Stress can be a good thing or it can be a bad thing. Most of you experience stress on a daily basis and know the challenges that come with it. It's common in almost everyone, and it can either help us or it can hurt us. It depends on the direction it goes, and whatever that is, the body acts accordingly. After going through things involving my family, different jobs, and struggling with math during school, I have a solid understanding of the effects that come from stress. Today, I'm going to be going over the causes and the positive and negative effects of stress and how our body reacts to it and how we can deal with it. First, I would like to dig into what causes stress. Stress stems from certain situations and causes your body to do an abundance of things. Anything can cause stress, no matter how big or how small. There's also two different types of stress. There's short-term stress, and this includes things like butterflies. It's something that happens within the moment and leaves shortly. Then there's long-term stress. This is a problem that happens over time, and an example of that would be frustration over something that is long-term. Some examples that can cause extreme stress are major life events like a divorce or having a baby, something like that. And another thing is traumatic events, which is maybe a serious injury happening in a car accident. All scenarios will affect people differently, so you can never tell what type of stress will occur and how people will deal with it. Now that you've learned a lot about the causes of stress, it is time to go over the difference between negative and positive stress. Stress can either beat someone down or it can motivate them to keep going. Examples of negative stress are when you're going through a really tough time and over a 6-month or a year-long period you are having the same feelings every day because of that certain event that happened. Things that come from negative stress include being worried, frustrated, scared, angry. And when they do end up lasting long term, that's when it turns into some serious issues. An example of positive stress is when you're handing in a project for one of your classes or you're talking in front of people. It's very short-lived and it's there to get you through the situation, and it's not something that's going to bring you down long term. When there ends up being more negative stress than positive stress in someone's life, that's when you start seeing changes in how that person acts and behaves over time. Now that you know about the different types of stress, let's go over how our body responds to it and how we can treat it. Stress is a normal occurrence, and our bodies have unique ways of dealing with it. Our bodies are designed to experience stress and react to it. When long period stress occurs, it can turn into distress. This is the negative version of stress. This leads to headaches, upset stomachs, high blood pressure, chest pain, and trouble sleeping. Also, things that can lead to more effects of this are the use of alcohol, tobacco, and other drugs, and they can be very harmful to the amount of stress that is put on your body. Ways that you can combat negative stress include having a positive attitude, exercising, trying to eat healthy, organizing your day and getting in a routine, and always trying to get enough sleep. And most importantly, making time for yourself. Now that you're all well aware of what comes with stress and what causes it and how to deal with it, I hope that you are now all ready to take action and be ready to defend against stress. Now you're familiar with what it brings and how it affects people and the different types of it and the ways to combat its effects. It's not stress that kills us, it's our reaction that does.